Hello everyone, welcome again to our YouTube channel Ielts by Neil. Today we are going to discuss about match the headings, which are the type of questions in the Ielts reading sections. As you know, Ielts have 4 sections. First one is listening, second one is reading, third one is writing, and the last one is speaking. So with the second section, reading, you have 40 questions and you get 60 minutes to do those 40 questions, and there are different types of questions. For example, true false not given, yes no not given, summary completion, sentence completion, multiple choice questions, and of course match the headings. And there are also some other types of questions as well in the Ielts reading section. This video is totally dedicated to match the heading type of questions. So by the end of the video, you should be able to do any kind of match the heading questions within a minimum period of time, because of course we have to look after the time as well in the reading. Moving ahead, so what's going to happen in this video is we are going to discuss the type of questions in the Ielts, that is match the heading. We will discuss number 2, we're going to discuss the strategy which we're going to use, and number 3, sample questions, like we're going to do some practice. And of course, alright, so as you know, number 1 point is match the headings are in the Ielts reading section. They are just a type of questions which you get in the Ielts reading. Moving ahead, the strategy that we're going to use to solve these questions. So first one is read and try to understand the idea of the paragraph. Okay, so let's try to understand this point. So we don't have to remember each and every part of the paragraph. We just have to read it and just have to try to understand what the writer is trying to say through the paragraph. We have to get the idea of the paragraph, what they are actually trying to say in the paragraph. Okay, next one is do not read the headings first. Well, you can if you want, but this strategy has worked really well with me, so I would say do not read the headings first. But of course, it's not compulsory. You can read the headings first if you want to. And after reading the paragraph, go through all the headings and select the most suitable. So one by one, you're gonna go through all the headings given in the list of the headings, and you're gonna find most suitable for that particular paragraph, and of course repeat the process. If you have not understood anything in this, don't worry, we are going to discuss everything in detail in the coming slides, so it should be clear to you. Okay, now these are the type of questions which we call match the headings. So you are given 4 paragraphs, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and you are given these 7 headings here, 1 to 7. So what you have to do is basically you have to read this first paragraph. You have to try to understand what the writer is actually trying to say in this, and after that go through each heading from this list, go through each heading and try to find the most suitable for that paragraph. Okay, I'm gonna do the first one with you and I will give you a chance to do next one. Okay, this is the first paragraph. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna read it and we will try to understand it, what the writer is trying to say, and we will try to find the most suitable heading from this list of headings. Alright, let me start this. How can anyone be friendly and enthusiastic when they start work at the dawn beats me? The store opens at 7 a.m. Monday to Saturday, meaning that some staff, including Paris, have to be here at 6 a.m. to make sure it's clean, safe and stocked up for the morning rush. Okay, so till now we can understand that they're basically talking about some shop, or maybe some food shop, I will say, because they are trying to say here that that shop has to be opened at 7 o'clock, staff has to be there at 6 o'clock. So see this timing, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So these are some keywords which we have to keep in mind. Okay, and shop is open from Monday to Friday, Saturday. All right, so basically they're talking about shops. Okay, that's clear from this. Moving ahead, it's saying sometimes he walks in at 6 a.m. So they are referring to Paris here. It's the name of the person. So sometimes he walks in at 6 a.m. and thinks they are never going to be ready on time, but they always are. Okay, so that person Paris, he sometimes walks in at 6 a.m. and thinks that they might not get ready on time, but actually they are always on time. There's so much going on overnight. 20 people working on unloading 3 enormous trailers full of groceries. Okay, in the last few lines, the writer is saying that even at the night, the work is still going on. There are like 20 people who are working and unloading the 3 big trailers of groceries. So in this paragraph, writer is telling us about the store or food store which is going to be open at 7 o'clock in the morning, Monday to Saturday, and Paris is the staff person who tries to be there early at 6 o'clock to make sure that the shop is clean, safe, and stocked up for the morning rush, and of course at the night time as well, many people are working in unloading the groceries. Alright, so let's try to find the most suitable heading. So what we're going to do is, after reading this paragraph, after reading this whole paragraphs, we're going to go through each of these headings. For example, let's start with the first one. Number 1, why Paris choose a career in supermarket. So do you think that the writer is talking about the Paris career here in the supermarket? No. So that's a no. Okay, next one is preparing for customer to arrive. So do you think the writer is talking about something that is preparing for the customer to arrive? We can say it might be, because they are talking about shop to open early, stocked up, clean, and Paris coming up 6 a.m. to make sure that everything is on time, every shops is opening at time. So we can say that it might be the case. So let's put a tick mark here. Next one is helping staff to develop. Not really, they're not asking or they're not telling anything about helping the staff. Okay, demonstrating a different way of organizing a store. So basically in this one, they are talking about cleaning, stocking up, and getting ready, but not the organizing. They are talking about cleaning, getting stock, and getting ready for the morning rush. So that's a no as well. The benefits of accurate forecasting. So no accurate forecasting is being talked about, so it's a no. Making sure the items on sale are good enough. There's no items on sale in this paragraph, so it's a no. Paris early career. They are talking about Paris, but they are not talking about the early career of Paris, so it's a no again. Now we only left with the second one, which is the correct answer for this first paragraph. Okay, so this is how you have to find the most suitable heading for the paragraph. Okay, so I've done the first one. Now I'm gonna let you do the second one. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to do that. Okay, your time starts now. Okay, so 2 minutes are over now. Alright, so let's quickly go through the paragraph and try to understand what the writer is saying. I hope you got the answers. So before we start to read this, let's just cut this because we have already taken this answer. Okay, so let's begin from here. Paris has worked in supermarkets since 1982, when he became a trolley boy on a weekly salary of $76. It was less money than my previous job, but I loved it. It was different and diverse. I was doing trolleys, pottering, bread, cakes, dairy, and general maintenance. After a period in the produce department, looking after the fruits and vegetables, he was made produce manager, then assistant store manager, before reaching the top job in 1998. Okay, until here we can see that the writer is talking about Paris' work history. That Paris started work in supermarket in 1982. His first salary was this. That was a weekly salary, and he was doing trolleys, pottering, bread, cakes, dairy, and general maintenance. And also they have also given information about when he became produce manager, assistant store manager, and of course the top job that he reached in 1998. So basically they have told us about the work history of Paris. Okay, let's read ahead. This involved intensive training and assessment through the company's future store manager program, learning how to analyze and prioritize sales, wastage, recruitment, and many other issues. Paris's first stop as store manager was at a store which was closed soon afterwards, though he was not to blame. Again, they have talked about the Paris work history. In the last few lines especially, they are talking when he became the first stop as store manager, and which was closed soon, but of course he was not responsible for that. So in the whole paragraph they are talking about the work history or the work employment or the employment history of Paris, like what he did when he started, at what position he was working, and where he went after that, and what was his first job, what was his first position. So basically they are talking about the employment history of the Paris. Okay, let's find out which is the most suitable heading. So number one, why Paris choose a career in supermarket. So as we can see, this paragraph is talking about supermarket and career and Paris, but it's not talking about why Paris choose a supermarket career. No reason is being given in this paragraph, so it's a no. That's already taken. Number two, so don't have to worry about this. Helping staff to develop. No, we do not find any information related to this. Demonstrating a different way of organizing a store. Definitely not. No information about this. The benefits of accurate forecasting. There's no forecasting being done in this paragraph. Making sure the items on sale are good enough. No items on sale are being talked about in this paragraph. Next one is Paris's early career. Yes, they are talking about the employment history or early career of Paris. So this is a tick. So C, we got the answer here, and I hope you got the same answer as well. So the correct answer for number 2 paragraph is 7. Paris early career. Okay, now we're gonna do one more, and after that you will get one more to do by yourself. Alright, so this is the third paragraph which we're going to do now. Before doing this, we just cut this off and cut this off. These are already taken. Okay, after that, let's start this paragraph. Despite the disappointing start, his career went strength to strength, and he was put in charge of launching new stores and heading up a concept store where the then new ideas of preparing and cooking pizzas in the store and having a proper florist and fruit and vegetables market were trialed. So basically they are talking about store launching, the concept store, how to prepare and cooking pizzas, how to have proper florist, fruits and vegetables. Okay, moving ahead from here, let's read. All Morrison's managers from the whole country spent 3 days there to see the new concept. So they are talking about the new concept here of the store. That was hard work. He says long days, 7 days a week for about a year. So they're talking about the new concept of the store, preparing and cooking pizzas, having proper fruits and vegetable market trialed. Alright, so let's go through the headings and try to find out why Paris choose a career in supermarket. It's a big no. Helping staff to develop, big no. Demonstrating a different way of organizing a store, it could be the answer, because they are talking about concept store, preparing, cooking pizzas in store, having proper florist and fruits and vegetable market were trialed. So something relating to organizing. And of course last lines are telling us that Morrison's managers from the whole country spent 3 days to see the new concept. So this could be the answer. Let's check the remaining ones. The benefits of accurate forecasting. No forecasting is being talked about. Making sure items on sale are no items on sale. So the correct answer is number 4. Demonstrating different way of organizing a store. Alright, I hope things are getting clear to you. Now let's do one more, the last one. I'm going to give you another 2 minutes to do this, and after 2 minutes we will discuss it. Okay, the time starts now. Okay, your time's up now. I hope you got the answers. Let's try to find out the correct answer for this paragraph. So I'm just gonna start reading from the beginning. It says, although he oversees a store with a large turnover, there's a strongly practical aspect to Paris' job. As we walk around, he chats to all the staff while checking the layout of their counters and the quality of the produce. Okay, so far the paragraph is telling us that the Paris was very particular about his job. He was checking all the stuff, layout of the counters and the quality of the produce. Reading ahead, he examines the baking potato shelf and rejects 3, one that has split virtually in half and 2 that are beginning to go green. Okay, here they are talking about that how Paris has rejected 3 potatoes, 1 because it was split virtually in half and 2 because they were going to go green. Reading ahead, he then pulls out a lemon that looks fine to me. When asked why, he picks up second lemon and says, close your eyes and just tell me which you would keep. I do and realize that while one is firm and hard, the other is going a bit squashy. So again, he's checking the lemons here. So basically in this paragraph, Paris is checking the quality of the food or quality of the produce. So let's try to find out the correct answer. Before going through the headings, let's cut off the headings which are already taken. That's gone, that's gone, and that's gone. Okay, number 1, why Paris choose a career in supermarket? No, big no. Helping staff to develop? No, they're not talking about helping staff to develop because they're only talking about the produce, the quality. Next one, the benefit of accurate forecasting. Again, a big no. They're not talking about any forecasting. Next one, making sure the items on sale are good enough. This could be the correct answer because Paris was checking the quality of the products like potato, lemon, that it was good or not. So this number 6 is the correct answer for this paragraph. Okay, so I hope these list of headings or match the headings questions are clear to you now. If you still have any questions related to match the headings type of questions, please do let us know in the comment section. That's all for today. Thank you for your time.